Welcome back, everybody. My name is Rebecca. Today we're going to talk about Botox. So I started getting Botox at the age of 30. I am currently 33 years old. If you look at my forehead and my eyebrows, you could probably see that one side of my face, one of my eyebrows, this one, the left-hand side, goes up higher a little bit more than the other. So it might be barely noticeable or very noticeable depending on, your eye. And then same thing happens when I squint my eyes and my eyebrows come together and forms the 11s. You can basically see that on the left hand side, the wrinkle is very deep. And when it comes to Botox, I really like the fact that it helps you maintain your appearance. All I'm trying to achieve with the Botox is to have a little bit more symmetry in my face. So let's talk about why I started doing Botox. So actually there was this one particular event that really triggered me wanting to get Botox. So on this particular day, I wake up, I decide I'm gonna go get a haircut. I ask for a haircut, and as the technician is washing my hair, she asked me, "Hey, do you suffer from alopecia, or how long have you been suffering from alopecia?" And I knew what the term was, and I said, "Huh? I don't know what you're talking about." I had a big bald spot in my head, huge. And I wasn't aware, and I was just walking around with a huge bald spot in my head. And I hadn't realized, I hadn't seen it, I hadn't felt it. I don't know how long it had been there. I just remember that she told me she was gonna show me. She took a picture of it, which I'll insert here so you can see it. And then she showed me, and at first I started laughing. When I got home is when it hit me. I started feeling a lot of emotions. I was initially very shocked while at the salon. I started laughing then. When I got home, I started crying, and then I started to worry that my hair was never gonna come back. I started thinking, wow, I'm 30 and I'm getting older. This is just gonna get worse. So I didn't know what to do then. It was a huge hit to my self-esteem. And I booked an appointment with a dermatologist. It was just a whole chapter in my life. If you want the full story about what happened with my hair loss, give this video a like. And if we get to 50 likes, then I'll tell you the entire story. But here's a spoiler for you. I did eventually grow the hair back. So I feel like, you won't be left hanging. But yeah, that's the story of how I started getting Botox. I felt at the time that I couldn't control what was happening with my hair. I didn't know why it was happening. So I tried to get control over other things. My diet, my skin, my clothes, things that I felt I could control. So then I decided to start getting Botox then. In my case, it did help, and then I've continued to do it because I do see the benefit in it. When it comes to the 11s, I just feel like it might make you look angry when you're not, and I'm only talking about myself. It might make me look angry when I'm not actually angry. Side story though, I went to get Botox at this clinic recommended by somebody else. When I got there and the doctor looked at my face, it was a woman. She recommended I got masseter Botox. And that offended me greatly, and again, no shade to anybody who gets masseter Botox, because I know that it looks really good, if you want it and you feel that that's the look that you want, then great, but I did find it offensive for someone to tell me, "Oh, you need to get masseter Botox because your face is very wide." It was obviously trying to sell me more Botox. It's just not good business practice to just make your patients feel insecure, So yeah, I do have a lot of feelings when it comes to Botox, and there are certain things that I will do and other things that I won't do. And I just feel that when you are getting a treatment, those are all the things that you need to consider. That's it for the story time about Botox and why I get it. On the next video, I'm going to show you the progression of the Botox day by day, so stay tuned for that. Alright everybody, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.